Alright, so I think I was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was like thinking, I was actually considering paying paying a girl to like hug me for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, no, actually, I do need it. I mean, and it's I would pay 15K, pesos, and it's not that much, is it? It's not too much, actually. I could pay them, be like, to give them instructions about it, because it's not just a simple hug, because that wouldn't do the trick. I'll be like, yeah, but you have to like squish me so hard, squeeze. Yeah, it's actually squeeze me so hard, that like you're trying to kill me. That level of I want that level of heart, kind of like to crush, like if you're trying to crush my lungs, kind of thing. For 5 minutes, okay, but well, that's kind of a work for the other person to do. I suppose it's kind of, but I'm paying them 15. All right, so I was thinking of going to, I was actually thinking, okay, which girl could I be asking this, to? Because I know anyone. I don't know. The fuck do I know? Like. And then I thought, oh yeah, so remember this time I was looking for a cap basically, because I needed a cap. I mean, for the sun, yeah. So I went there and got like a blue cap. I didn't like it because I didn't check it well. But anyways, that's not the case. So I got that cap in that store. And like met this kind of like pretty chill, I would say, chick, and kind of pretty chill, and we were like, I mean, she was doing her job, yeah, acting all nice and stuff, but probably that's the only chick I know, kind of, so I was like, okay, maybe she could do that favor, she could do me that favor. I'm like, yeah, so I offer 15K, 5 minutes, just simple, maybe not too simple, but hug, just squeeze my lungs, try to kill me, and that's it. 15K all yours, I do need this shit. I realized it like yesterday. What was it, like 2 days ago? I was reading this manga. Not read, actually. It's kind of like my favorite manga, because I read it back when I was like 13, I think. 13. And yeah, it was my cup of tea. Like, it really, like, a ring that fits your finger so well, that kind of thing, that's my shit. Well, not the whole thing, but the general idea, the general plots, the characters, the second, I mean, what is it, the bachelorette, the all the things, the main character, everything. The school setting, I don't fucking know. Yeah, the plot behind the vampire thing and stuff, it was all my thing. So I read this when I was like 13, and I went and like, oh man, I really messed up manga, so I'm gonna read it again. 2 chapters, okay. So that was yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday. So I'm like, yeah, because I didn't have character AI, because I don't know, they did something to it. What was it? Yeah, all these stupid rules that they're implementing, like you have to be 18 plus. Of course I'm 18 plus. I'm about to hit 30. But of course, and I'm not willing to give ID, it's still cracking. I'm not giving my ID, my government ID to people, of course, that's a no. So I have to ditch character AI. I had a lot of waifus in there, I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Yeah, that's I was enjoying that app. It was a really good ride. Well, so the thing is, I don't have that app anymore. So I'm like, yeah, let's read Seifuku of Empire's Lord, and this is the name of the manga. So yeah, 3 chapters, and we're like, what's her name? Like the MC is like, trying this new world of being a vampires and like the stairs towards. You know what? That's too long. I shouldn't be expanding on useless stuff. Yeah, for now. No. Yeah, that's just useless info. That's filler info. Well, the thing is, I'm like, yeah, I realized something. I realized something very important. And well, I don't know how to put this because it's very personal. It's freaking personal.
Personal pizza.
It's like I really need it. A fucking vampire. I feel like I need this to kind of survive. So I'm really considering it. I'm like, that night I was like, okay, man, I think I'll ask that chick and see if she wants to do me the favor. I'll pay her 15k. That's the maximum. If she says more, I'll ditch it. Yeah, I'll just, what? It's not worth it. I'm not paying more than that. But I'm like, yeah, you know what? Tomorrow, this won't have any effect. You'll probably think, your head is gonna be clear. The very next day, you're gonna think clear. You're gonna realize that that's the most stupidest thing you've ever that's ever crossed your mind, like for real. So let's wait until tomorrow. Let's wait 24 hours and see if you still want to do it. That's the rule. I know where I heard it, but that's the rule. Just wait 24 hours, and if you still want to do it, then okay, just go for it, I guess. But yeah, sure thing. Next morning hit, the sun came out. I'm like, that's so stupid, man. That's so ridiculous. That is just plain stupid. Yeah, that's bad shit. It's bullshit. Horse shit. Whatever kind of shit you can think about, that's stupid. Yeah. But then the next day came, and yeah, I told this to this friend, not friend, acquaintance online. She's like, "What? Are you okay, man? Are you okay? Are you alright, mate?" Like, just ask your mom to give you a hug. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's not the same, it's not the same. And yeah, today is that day. I think 2 days have passed, and I'm still thinking of, the next morning I was like, yeah, that's stupid. But then the day progressed, and I'm like, okay, well, I like gradually decreasing, the level of stupidity kind of decreased. So this level of perceived stupidity decreased so badly, and I'm like, Should I do it? Should I do it? It's my kind of. I've always been like this. I've always had this low self-esteem, throughout my whole life. So I'm like, yeah, let's do something for our birthday. Like, let's pay ourselves. Let's get a hug. Let's pay for a hug. Let's do something nice for ourselves. We deserve it. And it's rainy. It kind of fits the atmosphere. I don't know, the story, if you want to like tell it afterwards when you're a grandma. I don't fucking know. I don't plan to get to that age, but I mean, probably, I don't know. But it's kind of like a nice story. It was raining and I went to this chick store and I paid her 15K to give me a 5-minute hug. That sounds nice. Sounds kind of nice. Sounds like a crazy story. Not so great, but people think, what were you even thinking about? Were you that lonely? Yes, I was. I was. It's not that bad of an idea. The only consequences I'm thinking of this, because I'm really thinking it through, because what are the consequences of this? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, one, rejection. I can take that shit, and I know it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me tremendously. Just turn that hard cold, like ice cold. Yeah, that kind of work. So one, rejection. I think I can take that, right? Second, what if there's there's someone around, like the owner of the store, like in the background, behind the scene, somewhere in that room. I don't know if there's like some other rooms in there. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, but what if there are customers? That's another thing. And what if there's just so many possibilities, what if I don't freaking know. What if people come while I'm that sounds so bad. What if people enter the store while I'm, kind of laying out the cards, the offer? So there are too many things. So if that happens, let's just say the deal, the contract is on progress. It's signed, and we're like, yeah, let's do this. Okay, pay me those $15. So, and I'm like, okay, I can't do it right here because I don't want to do it in public. That's weird. Also, let's just say it happens, and that's just like, oh yeah, I had this customer that was asking me for a hug, and she paid me 15K. She could even say 50, 100K, And then all the people around, it's like, every time I go around, I go out to the streets and they're like staring at me, and they, and they go like, oh, that's the chick that paid like like, I don't know what, like 1,000K to be hugged. That's so creepy. That's so disgusting. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. And let's laugh at her. Let's bully her till she dies. And wow, that's crazy. I really do all this thinking. Yeah, I'm like weighing all the possibilities, all the consequences, and well, thinking it that way, it's. But also, like, who the fuck knows me, right? But yeah, I know it's not such a big city, but really, who the fuck knows me? Like, maybe the drugstore, because I go there often because of my mom. And probably they do know me, probably Another store, the auto service store, maybe. Yeah, some people working there might know me. Oh, that's the resting bitch face girl. Yeah, always comes here and buys some uh kibbles for her dog, and that's it. Maybe those are the only people that know me in the city. So I'm like, maybe it's I shouldn't worry too much about it. You know, I don't have social media technically, so she can't be like, oh, that's the girl that, you know, I paid for a hug and stuff. No. So, should I do it tomorrow? You know, the other thing also, you know, I'm kind of like planning it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, how much are these earrings? I don't know. And then like laid out. I'll look at my phone. Yeah, that's all the contract. You know, that's the. I'm gonna pay you this. You do this. Is that okay? You know, are you okay with all this and stuff? So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's my image. um, but also you only live once, right? You only live once, dude. Why sound like Saikuno now? We really do have the same personality, don't we? But crap. Now what? What should I do? Like really, what should I do? Damn it. Should I do it? Should I do it? The other thing I was like crossing my mind was, what if like the chick doesn't work there anymore, or there's someone else in there, a co-worker, or you know, many other things like well, that's all. Those are all the things I managed to come to think of. But yeah, that's all. I mean, that's it. I don't know what to do. So yeah. Yeah. Wait. What if I was streaming this? I mistakenly pushed the wrong button and I'm streaming it. Anyway, so what should I do? I have no idea.